Hi, Collective. It's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and I am here to bring you a love reading today. So, I was shuffling the cards yesterday, again with no agenda. I had already read cards and was just kind of shuffling them, to get them back to where they should be. And I split the deck, and this is what I found. And because it just spoke to me, so strongly, I went to my love messages and said, okay, let's just see what goes along with this. And I thought it was beautiful. I'll get into it in 1 second, but I just want to give you a little background. I actually left these on my table and left the house. I had to go help somebody move some things around in their house. When I got back, there was actually a light shining on all these cards. And I looked around like, where is this light coming from? And it was coming from my upstairs skylight bouncing off of a picture on the wall and bouncing down onto the table on this spread. Just this spread. And then it passed very quickly because the sun must have been shining right through that window and bouncing and, anyways. So I felt that there was some strong relevance to that and that I needed to tell this story, whatever this story was, okay? So the two cards that came up when I split the deck were the Two of Cups, your soulmate card, mutual love between the two of you, and then the Ace of Cups, which is, a renewal of love. And so this was telling me that some kind of new renewal is coming in for soulmates. So I'm going to go ahead and label this a soulmate love situation, okay? And then let's read on the messages that came out with them. So the universe is fighting for our souls to be together, sorry. I want to take care of you the way you've always taken care of me. I hope the future will bring us together. And I'm always here for you. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and turn this into a reading. We'll see where it goes from here because I really didn't go much deeper into this. I just knew that this message was important and that it needed to get out. So let's jump into that. All right. So I am going to leave these at the top. It's too far. And then we'll put these underneath. Okay. So I do hope everybody is doing well today. And I just want to see what comes out. These are the Romance Angels deck. So we have Worth Waiting For. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And that goes along too with the universe is fighting for our souls to be together. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, and then we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I'm going to put this here because that Ace of Cups can definitely signify self-love. And then bottom of the deck is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, there he is. He or she. There they are. They're right there. Okay. So I definitely felt that. And again, when I saw that the universe is fighting for our souls to be together, I loved that because the light was shining on it. I don't know if you guys ever notice when like it's cloudy and the sun's behind the clouds just trying to break through, and then you see those rays of light that come through right in the sky where the sky was, broken or opened up. And then it looks like some place is getting those rays where you may be in the cloudy part. Well, I refer to those as God rays. So anytime that happens and it shines directly on something, it has meaning. It definitely signifies something. So let's go into these piles and see what we can get. So we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Let's see if we can get a card for that. All right, we have cassette. So outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Heart-to-heart conversations. Twin flame. So this may be a twin flame or soulmate situation. So yin yang, Zen balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. Okay, so maybe some twin flames are about to have some heart-to-heart conversations. And then romantic feelings. We have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay. So I don't know if that was the separation. It's funny because the next card is separation. Between the soulmates or between, any other third parties that may be coming along. So there may have been a separation with these soulmate twin flames. All right. Girl with the snake. Yep. There she is. There's the third party. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used enable boundaries. Now, because that does say separation with the girl with the snake, all right, and then we just had the axe and the breakup, I am feeling like this separation does not pertain to this soulmate. I have a feeling that somebody, whoever is dealing with a third party, is breaking up with them. And they're going into separation with them. All right? That's what I'm gathering with that. All right, let's get trust. We have not enough. So frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, and jealousy. So somebody might feel like they're not enough in a relationship, and that could be, again, this whole situation. Yes, a bunch of cards just fell on the floor, but I'm not going to use those. Apparently, those didn't need to be a part of this reading. So what do we have for let your friends help you? We have boat. Yep, that's about getting away. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. All right. And we're going to get into this deck. This is the Twin Flame Love deck. All right. So let's see what we have here. Let's get over to the worth waiting for. All right, we have learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. That's good too, because here we have outdated thinking, replaying events over in your head. So I am showing here that this is something that you probably will work on together. And then let's get to the twin flame heart-to-heart conversations. All right, we have rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Beautiful energy there. All right, let's get to the axe and romantic feelings. We have tested. Yep, your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And then let's get to the separation with the girl with the snake. Surprise! You may be about to be surprised. Either that's the girl with the snake who doesn't know that the separation is coming. Like, bam, here it is. It's on you now. Or, this twin flame may not be expecting the situation to change, Some people get so stuck in how things have always been or been for a long time. But I'm seeing that this is now changing. Energy is shifting, and I love this. All right, let's get to trust and not enough. We have receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Okay, now that goes along with trusting. And then somebody is also working on their self-worth issues too. So that's that feeling like they're not enough. All right. And then this came up for this last one. So let your friends help you. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Yep. There it is. All right. And bottom of the deck is embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you, which is be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. So this is amazing because it is telling you that your fate, your destiny is here. All right. And it's within this twin flame soulmate situation because this is over with, or it very, very, very soon will be over with. Okay. I want to jump into more love messages. So I just want to see if we have anything from your person to go along with what already came out. All right. So let's get one on the worth waiting for. I know what you mean to me. I am ready to be with only you now. Okay. So that's that worth waiting for situation. Let's get to the heart-to-heart conversations with the twin flames. No matter who I am with, my thoughts always lead me back to you. Yep. And let's get to the next one, romantic feelings. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. Yep. And again, that could be somebody who was being tested. I'm gathering with your masculine because most of us watching are feminines, I assume, but you know, whoever this applies to. So somebody had romantic feelings for a soulmate or twin flame, but may have broke it off. And this may have been a test, okay? And they now realize that they failed that test and now they want forgiveness. They know they messed up. Okay. So they probably went into some situation, you know, separated from the soulmate, the twin flame, went with this girl with the snake. And again, initially that may have been a surprise to you. Maybe you thought that this person was your one, but they didn't see it at the time. And so it may have deeply hurt, you know. All right, let's see what message we have for that pile. The thought of you drives me crazy. All right, there it is. And now they have a surprise for you. Okay, let's get to the trust. Not enough. I never expected to fall in love. And then a second one came out. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. Yep, that's that feeling of not enough. So somebody was, again, in a low self-worth, maybe low vibration, left you alone to go be with this, you know, girl with a snake. And it feels like they're working on their self-worth now and learning to trust and being receptive. They're letting their friends help to get out of the situation because they're looking for that union, the divine soul counterpart. All right. I hope our paths will cross again in the future. So yes, there it is. And even there it says, I hope the future will bring us together. So this person does hope that in the future something is going to come out of this. Okay. So again, it may not be time right now, right this second, but something is in the midst of coming out. And I just want to grab these ones on the floor really quick. So give me 1 second. Okay, we have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Okay. And then we have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand. And then seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So yeah, that goes with this pile here. So there's a lot of layers to this love situation. And I think from what it looks like is they want you to understand that they are sorry. They know they messed up. Okay. They're in the middle of dealing with the other situation. And they and you need to have trust that this is coming. Okay. Because it is universally ordained. Okay. It is your destiny. It is your path. And the universe is working together with you to get there. Okay. Let's get some love oracle to finish this reading out. This was a short one, but this was definitely worth it. This is beautiful. Okay, so we have this one, embrace. So that's embrace twice. Where did the other embrace come? No, I don't remember. Okay. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. That's very true. Okay, this one. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. Create room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay. We have this one. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. There it is. See, somebody wants to call you and let you know. They miss you. They're like, I've been so long without my soulmate. I need you in my life. Okay, a bunch fell out. There it is. So this one says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Beautiful. And this one, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Yep, we did have trust. And be receptive to this. So this one, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. All right. And then we have this one, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship for it is truly sacred. This one, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And then this one says only time will tell. And that's another funny thing with timing is it's divine timing. You know, this is not our choice. We don't get to rush ahead into doing any of this. This is not our game, you know? And so this is about trusting that this is going to work out and that you are going to have a renewal of love with your soulmate or twin flame. Okay? This other stuff that's kind of sprinkled in here is going away. And it's not anything that you have to worry about any longer. So, that being said, that is all I have for you today. This was a short reading, but like I said, I felt called to do this. So, I'm happy to bring this message to you. And I hope it helps with somebody because, you know, again, I know we can kind of get stuck in our head thinking about all the negative things that are happening, but we have to keep our minds positive and believe that, you know, this is coming to us and that the universe is working in our favor. Okay. And yeah, this one was the other one I was thinking of. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. So love conquers and transforms all things. Keep that in mind. Okay. You know, when you always think about movies, shows, cartoons, anything, you have good versus evil. All right. Think of good as love, and love conquers all. So there's no way around that. You know, you've got some of these people that don't move forward in their life with any love at all. All right. And they're not going to prosper, especially against this. You not only have two people fighting for a connection, you have the universe, you have all their guides on both sides, ancestors, etc., working to get these two together. And I've said this in a previous reading, but it's like there is a giant magnet between the two of them, and there is no way to prevent that from happening. This is what it is. And this is just something that we need to kind of go with the flow with, you know? Trust that it's coming. Live your life. Don't sit around and wait for this person, okay? I'm not trying to say that you should be sitting there looking out the window constantly like, where is my counterpart? You know, that no, I'm not saying to do that at all. What you should be doing is living your life, okay, in accordance to how you want to live it, and just know that when the time is right, this is going to happen. You know, I did have a previous reading where it said within the next 3 months, but I think everybody's situation is different too. So, this particular situation is very, very universally charged and divinely guided. And therefore, I don't see there being any rushing on this situation. But the good news is with that is that at least you know that it's going to be a strong, stable situation once it does happen. Because these, soulmates, twin flames have been in separation. What that does is, distance makes the heart grow fonder. You've all heard that saying. It's true, because you start to do things like this, where it doesn't matter who they're with, their thoughts always go back to you. Okay? So no matter what happens in their life, okay, with anything that could be negative or perceived as negative, it's always coming back to you. All right? You live rent free in this person's mind. And even if they don't tell you that or they don't want to admit that, it's true. Okay? We all know it's true. I also heard something interesting the other day about how to know if the other person is thinking of you. And for me personally, I'll get, synchronicities. It'll be synchronicities that'll be either a song lyric that reminds you of them, or it almost feels like a direct message from them. Sometimes you see their name, like if you're watching TV or something like that, you see their name in the credits, or, someone in the show's name is that. And I know for me personally, I see this person's first and last name all the time, everywhere, everywhere. And sometimes even their face shows up in every person's face. You just look everywhere and there's that person. So, that movie Serendipity, that stuff is real. It can be hard to believe if you have not lived through it, if you haven't personally perceived strange things happening all around you that you cannot possibly logically explain to anybody. And if you try to, someone's going to think you're totally nuts. But that stuff does happen. It is real. You just have to be awake and look for the signs. Okay. So, anyways, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do hope that this message is for someone out there, because soulmate twin flames, you are about to reunite and feel this passion and this love and this union again. Maybe if you never had it, you'll feel it for the first time. But for any of you who have already met up with this person and then separated, it's going to be a renewal of love. And the other thing is, don't expect anything to be the same, because both of you have been on your separate paths now doing your separate healing, and you're going to come back together and almost have to relearn who you are again. Okay. Yes, your soul is the same. You physically might look different. Both of you may have gone on a glow up. Maybe you changed your hair, your outfits, you dress differently. Maybe your demeanor is different. So just look for that too. That's also not a red flag, but we'll call it a green flag, to know that if this situation is ready, you meet up with this person and things seem different, but in a good way, right? Maybe before they would get hot tempered over things, and now they're a lot more like even keeled. And I don't say that phrase. I don't know where that came from, but Um, it just has to do with when you are together, know that you are both different and that it's going to kind of be like being courted all over again. Okay. I love that. I think it's beautiful because maybe initially you rushed into something and there was no courting even involved, you know? And now you get a second chance or however many chances it's been to now go towards each other, knowing that it is only you and them. Okay, there's no third parties anymore. That's going to be the other green flag that you can look for. Has this person left behind their other situation? And if they have not, it's probably not time yet. Okay, I don't want to go out there and say, oh, your soulmate's coming in, go be with them no matter what. No, use your discernment because there's going to be times where you might get a soulmate that comes back in, but they haven't done their work, their healing work, their shadow work, and they still have attachments. And all that's going to do is bring you down to their level, okay? And you're not going to be happy, satisfied, fulfilled. So don't do that to yourself, all right? But, anyways, that being said, use your discernment. If this is your reading, great, wonderful. I wish all the best for you. May you have a life of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, joy, and as always, love. Make sure you're doing that self love as well as your soulmate love. Okay? Fill your own cup first. Remember that that cup is important for you to fill for yourself because we can't share cups if ours is empty. All right? Imagine it being upside down and empty. Oh, look at that. Underneath that is the Six of Cups. I didn't even look underneath those. Six of Cups is about reuniting from someone from your past. Childhood memories, you know, just the feeling of childlike wonder. It is beautiful. Okay. So if this cup is upside down and you go to pour from it, there's nothing in it. It's empty, right? It's an empty cup. So make sure yours is filled first. Then you can fill your soulmates. All right, very good. Thank you so much again for being here. I enjoyed doing this reading for you. And keep in mind that I am a beacon of light here to help